did this man right here pull off highway robbery during the 2024 NBA draft? We're going to talk about it on today's show. But with the Lakers losing to the Cavaliers last night, if you guys want the Lakers to hop back in the win column against the Toronto Raptors, I want you guys to spam the LALs down below in the comment section. And whoever spams it the most, we'll give you a shout out on our next video. So who did Rob Pelinka pull off highway robbery with in the NBA draft? Well, it's got to be this guy right here, Dalton Knecht, as he has been off to a hot start to a short NBA career so far, and he is turning heads not only from Lakers fans, but from people in the Lakers front office, and I actually do believe he should be getting more minutes in J.J. Reddick's rotation. But last night, he impressed me, and he had 18 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He was very efficient from the field in last night's game versus the Cavaliers. Now, I do totally understand that, yes, most of this came in garbage time. But the point being is he is passing the eye test. Like, he looks like he deserves to be out there on the NBA floor. And that's always a big concern with guys that are, 4 or 5 year college players. Like, can their game translate to the next level? I think it has 100% happened for Knecht so far, but this wasn't the first time we saw Knecht really performing at a high level in the regular season. He looked good in the Summer League, and he also looked great in the preseason for the Lake Show. I mean, he was very efficient as a high-volume scorer in the preseason in 26 minutes per game, averaging 18, 4.2 boards, 2 assists, and the efficiency maintaining what he did in his last year at Tennessee. He has really impressed me, but it's not just me, it's also Derek Parker of SI.com. This article came out late last night, and he said this: for the second time this season, Knecht led the Lakers bench in scoring, this time seeing his best ever regular season performance in the purple and gold. He scored 18 points on 6 for 12 shooting, added 3 rebounds and 1 assist. He finished third in scoring on the team, only behind its superstar duo in LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And how impressive is that he was leading the bench in scoring as a rookie? But also, I kind of expected this for Knecht. He is a veteran, more of a veteran rookie instead of a guy who you're drafting at 19, 20 years old, like a Jalen Hood-Schifino, which we'll talk about in the second half of today's video. But he led the bench in scoring. It's very impressive what he's done. And overall, he just looks confident, man. He doesn't look too scared of the moment. He doesn't look too scared to knock down a big-time shot. He's really impressed me. And also, Derek Parker had this to say. He said even more. Knecht was able to get his 18 points, shooting just 2 for 7 from beyond the arc, an area he'll show definite improvement in given his track record. Across 436 total three-point attempts in his final 2 collegiate seasons, Knecht converted 39% of those, a very strong number given the pure volume. On the season, Knecht is now averaging 8.2 points, 1.2 rebounds, and 1 assist per game, shooting 45% from the field and 35% from beyond the arc. Despite these numbers not being out of this world, that would rank him highly among rookies given the class's lackluster start. And, the thing is with Knecht, even though he is more of a polished basketball player coming out compared to most of these guys, I think he's just going to get better over time. Like we saw the jumps he had specifically in college, like his jumps from his junior to senior year, his senior to his 5th year, playing collegiate hoops. He has definitely shown improvement. And I think with this Lakers offense, him just getting more comfortable with LeBron James, learning how to play off ball from him. And also, I don't think it's out of the world of possibility that this is a guy who eventually at the end of the season where he's getting 20, 25 minutes a game and he could be the leading minute getter coming off the bench. Because right now, he's only getting 16.6 minutes per game. And, I think J.J. Reddick has given him a shorter leash than I would have wanted, but I think with him playing good over and over again, not just this being like, oh, he only looked good in the Summer League, he only looked good in the preseason, but now we're seeing it going from Summer League preseason to regular season. He's looked pretty good. So this number right here, I expect that to probably go up to around 20 minutes per game. But I'll ask you guys this. If you're the head coach, if you're J.J. Reddick, should Knecht have more minutes in the rotation? Give me a Y for yes or an N for no down below in the comments section. I'll make this the pinned comment on today's show. So if YouTube throws an ad break your way, sit back, let it play, and let me know your thoughts on if Knecht should get more minutes. Now listen, it's early, but again, Knecht has earned more playing time. Like, he has looked the part. He has checked every box that you would have asked for a rookie in this year's class. Like, in my opinion, he's been the most impressive rookie. And, obviously this wasn't a star-studded class, but I think he has looked the most NBA ready, and I also think he's only going to get better. Now, we'll talk about that a little bit more coming up. Where can Knecht get more minutes? Also talk about Jalen Hood-Schifino around the corner. But first off, I want to give a massive shout out to today's presenting sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. If you guys head over to prizepicks.com/CLNS and plug in promo code CLNS, you guys will get $50 instantly if you sign up today and play your first $5 lineup. And the best part is you don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It is absolutely guaranteed. Now, what is PrizePicks? PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Now, if you guys want to add any juice or just increase your viewing experience, whether it's a football game or basketball game, PrizePicks is the best way to do so. If you're watching like a Hornets-Wizards game during the regular season, and yes, that is a boring game, but if you guys want to increase your viewing experience, download the PrizePicks app, create a lineup, and if you guys use promo code CLNS, we will hook you guys up with $50 instantly. So download the app today, use code CLNS, and you guys will get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today, use code CLNS, get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. Run your game. So coming out of college, what was the scouting report on Dalton Knecht? Well, he was the best shooter in this class, and not only was he taking a lot of threes at a very, very high volume at Tennessee, he was very efficient. Just like Parker said, he shot 39% from downtown over his last 2 collegiate seasons. And also, he's a very aggressive finisher. He attacks closeouts at a very high level, and that's just natural when you're a knockdown shooter. Guys are going to be closing out on you very, very fast. And if you have that one quick first step, one dribble pull-up, which Knecht has shown, you can really take your game to the next level. Now, defense, it is a concern, especially with the NBA, how good these wings are nowadays. But I think the truth about this is, yes, he will never be an all-NBA type of defender. I don't think we'll ever see Dalton Knecht. He's second-team all-defense. I don't think that's going to be a possibility. However, I say that to say this. I think what he brings on the offensive side of the floor outweighs that negative. And plus, when you're playing with a guy like Anthony Davis, who is such an anchor to a defense, yeah, Knecht can get beat off the dribble, but then you're going to have to go face Anthony Davis at the rim, or if you try to get to your dribble pull-up, he is so long, he is so rangy, he can really close that gap. But Rob Pelinka, he talked about drafting Knecht, and he said this: we would have never imagined a player as skilled and sort of perfect for our needs would be there for us as Dalton Knecht. We had him as a top 10 player unanimously across our scouting boards, and that is awesome to hear. Like, I think having confidence, take the place you're working at, for example. If your bosses, if the guys who are higher up at your organization, if they believe in you, you're just going to walk into work every single day feeling more confident. You're going to feel like you can get the job done, and I feel like Knecht feels that, not only from J.J. Reddick, not only from LeBron James, but from the dudes up top, like Rob Pelinka and that whole Lakers front office. But Knecht talked about his mindset heading into the season. He said, I play with a chip on my shoulder every single time I touch a basketball or walk into a gym. I always feel like I got something to prove. It doesn't matter where I'm at. It's always going to be there, and have that chip on my shoulder for feeling like I've been underrated my whole life. It's going to be something that I carry for the rest of my career. How awesome is that quote from Knecht? I love that he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. But where can he get more minutes? I'm looking at one guy specifically right here. Max Christie. Him getting 18.2 minutes per game. I would honestly like him to get down to maybe 12, 10 minutes a game and give more minutes to Knecht. Now, the kicker here, the Lakers did just obviously extend Christie, so they have some faith in him as well. But even if you just take a couple minutes off LeBron, I think LeBron should probably be around 27, 30 minutes a game, given his age and how much tread he has on those tires. But still, I think Knecht should play more than Christie. Yes, Christie is a better point of attack defender. There's no debating that. But I think what he brings offensively extremely outweighs what Christie brings defensively. Because Christie, he's just a liability on offense. I mean, the stats don't lie. Obviously, a very limited sample size here. He wasn't getting the most tick in this rotation for the Lake Show, but he still hasn't shown me anything where I'm like, yeah, Christie should be out there on the floor way more than Knecht. Yes, he is a better defender than Knecht. However, having that guy who can knock down shots in the flow of the offense where LeBron, if he's working out of that low block area, I'm sure if you ask LeBron himself, who do you feel more confident kicking the ball out to? it's 100% Knecht compared to Christie. Because this dude, Max Christie, he's shooting 25% from downtown. Now, yes, that is not his calling card. Defense is his calling card. But if Christie would ever get that up to, let's just say, 35, 37%, then we could have a different conversation. But as it stands right now, I'm taking Knecht over Christie. But if you guys disagree with me and you're still riding high on Max Christie, give me an MC for Max Christie or give me a DK for Dalton Knecht on your thoughts. Who should play more in J.J. Reddick's rotation? Now, we do have some news for you guys to close out today's show. The Lakers are actually declining guard Jalen Hood-Schifino's third-year team option. I don't really think this is a bit of a shocker to anyone, but it was Sharania who tweeted it out earlier this afternoon saying the Lakers are declining Hood-Schifino's third-year team option worth $4 million for 25-26. This makes a 21-year-old guard, 6'5" guard, an unrestricted free agent in this offseason, and it also creates roster flexibility for the Lakers. And Jalen Hood-Schifino, I feel like he's a guy where if he goes to another organization, he could be very successful. Like, take Heat culture, for example. I feel like he could go there and he could take the next step in the game, next step in his game, but he just really hasn't had the chance for the Lake Show. So, obviously feel bad for Jalen here on this one, but I think it was the right move by the Lakers. Now, some cool news from last night. Our man Bronny James got his first career points for the Lake Show last night. I thought the coolest part of it, if you guys all know LeBron's famous move where he's got the ball out here, he fakes it like he's going to blow by you, then he brings it back. Literally, Bronny hit the same move. And if you guys see all the way over there on the left side of this photo, you see AD and LeBron looking at Bronny. I think it was absolutely awesome. And plus that he did it in Cleveland, pretty cool as well. But Cleveland also welcomed home LeBron James yesterday, showing him holding the LOB after they won the championship in 2016. I thought that was pretty cool. And then they also showed some love to Bronny James as well. I mean, how cool is this, man? Very classy of the Cavs organization on this one. And also, I thought it was pretty cool that Bronny was able to get his first points in Cleveland. But we're going to have more out of Los Angeles throughout the entire season, and especially leading up to that trade deadline. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time. As always, go Lakers.